Hey guys, this is Winifredrider, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last video, we got here to the Dodongo's Cavern for the very first time. No, I meant the second time. Anyway, so in this video, we'll basically just keep on going here. So yeah, like I said, we are above the hub room now. And, just go above the bridge. Whatever you do, don't fall, because then you have to go through all that crap again. Okay, this room. This room's kind of weird, and I don't really... Basically, if you're not careful, these things will sort of, like those spiky things, will sort of get you from around the corner. And this is actually where Ocarina of Time 3D really shows that it can be easier than this game. Because when you're L targeting in that game, in Ocarina of Time 3D, you can actually move the 3DS around to, like sort of move the camera around behind Link, so you can get sort of a better view. Anyway, so just try and avoid those things. And if you come over here, well, first of all, there's a treasure chest here. Might as well pick that up. Which has a red rupee, how lovely. But what you really want to do here is get a bomb flower. And this is actually really hard to do, but you have to, like, throw it just so it lands on that little teeny ledge there. It's really hard, actually, and one thing that... and I think what you actually have to do is... Well, I think it is possible to get it on the ledge, but what you're really supposed to do is just throw it... like right as it's exploding, so that it explodes right in mid-air. Just like that. Anyway, so in this room here, we have an eye switch, and gee, I wonder what I have to do with that. Typical Zelda stuff, to shoot the eye, and that, shows you the way. Yeah, I really hope that in Skyward Sword they have sort of less traditional Zelda puzzles, because, like, at this point in our lives, it's kind of like, well, every sort of puzzle we've already seen already, like move the thing, press the switch, shoot the eye. It's all stuff that we've already seen. And I mean, like, in this game, sure, it was all new stuff, and that's fine. But for, like, Twilight Princess, like, all the puzzles are still, like, the same sort of formula. And as, like, they're tried and true, sure, but they never actually really branch out, like... Or not so much that, but it's kind of like, well, if you play one Zelda game, you're sort of set. You're, like, you can... beat any other Zelda game, you know, and be fine at it after that. Because it's like, well, you know what to do for certain puzzles. You see certain blocks, you push it, you know, you do all this typical sort of Zelda stuff. Yeah, actually, if you didn't... Well, actually, I think this room, this fight takes place right above the room where we fought the other Lizafos, actually. So whatever you do, do not fall off these platforms, or you go to... the other, and then you fall down to the previous Lizafo room, which really sucks if you do that, so using your jump attack here can actually be kind of risky, because the last thing you want to do is fall into the pit, you know, because I don't want to do that. Last thing I want to do is make a cut, just so I can, you know, run around and do some stuff, and get back to where I was. And I'm kind of disoriented now. That's the good thing we have our map. And no, this is not the right way to go. Well, we have some hearts here anyway. Okay, don't fall, for the love of God, don't fall. Okay, so okay, we didn't go in this door yet. Just don't go in the same door that you went in last time. Like you did last time. Okay, so here you shoot the eye switch, like so. Once you've done that, jump on this one, and you'll see that there's still fire. Well, if you shoot this eye switch, and you all have to do this relatively quickly, I think, because if you're not quick enough, I think the fire will come back. Anyway, so that got rid of all the fire. That's all very nice. And whatever you do, don't fall down here either, because this is the room where you have to, where all the spiky things are. So don't fall here, or else you will have to do some backtracking, like I said. Okay. Never mind that. So here is a great big treasure chest. Well, let's open it. This reminds me of Wheezy Waiter's video, where he's, like, telling you about his new couch, and he's just like, you hear that? That's the sound from... the game Ocarina of Time when you get a new thing, therefore this is a new couch. Anyway, so we get a bomb bag. Now we can actually hold bombs, which is a godsend. Now we don't have to be relying on those silly bomb flowers. Now we can run around with our own bombs. And like I said, yeah, you don't have to rely on the bomb flowers. Now you can just bring around the bombs wherever you want to go. Now the only difference, oh yeah, pressing on that switch makes this elevator here. It basically makes it so that you can access the upper floor and bottom floor really quickly. Anyway, on here, if you don't climb on it like a maniac, you can check it, and it says, Giant Dead Dodongo. When it sees red, a new way to go will be open. I know that sounds really cryptic, but actually it's pretty simple. What you need to do is come over here with your bombs, and use your new bombs to drop your bomb right down there into the Dodongo's eye socket, and that turns it red. And so yeah, like the sign says, when the Dodongo sees red, a new way to go will be revealed. The only real difference between the regular bombs and the bomb flowers is, I think, as the regular bombs take less time to explode than the bomb flowers. So just be wary of that. Is there actually anything on this side of the bridge? I don't really think there is. Well, there's a bombable wall. But yeah, because it kind of makes more sense that the bomb flowers take longer to explode, because it's kind of like, well, if you have the bomb flowers, then it's kind of like, well, you need time to grab the bomb flower and run off to where you need it. Whereas when you have your own bombs, it's kind of like, well, you can just set it up wherever. Okay, anyway, so once you've made the Dodongo see red, we can now go in its mouth, which sounds kind of weird, but you can. And we're almost done with the temple here. There's a few more things we need to do here, though. There's a fire couscous here. Try and not get bumped into it, or not have it bump into you. Now, there is one more Skulltula that we can be getting here, and it's kind of tricky to get. I'm pretty sure that I still remember how to get it, but I might have a little brain fart. Hopefully not. But, okay, well, let's just ignore these guys. Anyway, here you just make your way through, you know. Yeah, climb the block. You don't actually have to move around the blocks, I don't think. I don't think so. Okay, so is that a bombable? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's just get rid of this guy, because he's bugging me. Alright, so I think that what you want to do to get this last Skulltula is bomb this wall. No, don't put the bomb there. Bomb this. No, don't do that. Don't kill the couscous with the bomb. Well, you can if you want to. Don't do that either. Okay, fine. Get up on the wall, get a bomb, put the bomb down, and leave. And, okay, so that bombs that wall out. And I think that this leads to the last Skulltula that we can actually get to as we are. It's basically just behind this Armos here. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So this is the third and final Skulltula that we will be getting in here. I think that puts us at 6 Skulltulas. Oh, okay, this is a spazzy one. I think it is. Yeah, 6. I know that 6 is a long way from 100, folks, but trust me, I will be getting more, you know, down to it as far as getting Skulltulas go. But that will come kind of later. I don't know, I kind of feel like I would sort of like to get them all done in just in one area, like, do all the ones in one certain area all at once. Like, instead of, like, just doing them as I go, but at the same time, I kind of do want to get them as I go. Anyway, so now that we've gotten the map, the compass, and the, all the Skulltulas that we can get, now we're pretty much just left to leave the temple, just fight the boss and leave. I don't actually think I will be able to fight the boss in this video, which kinda sucks, but oh well. The boss in this temple is actually probably, like, the coolest boss in, well, at least in the first 3 dungeons, anyway. I'm not gonna spoil what happens after the first 3, but everybody knows what happens after the first 3 dungeons anyway. It's just like, come on. Who seriously doesn't know about that? I'm not gonna say it, though. I'm not gonna... My lips are sealed. I'm not gonna say anything, you know, related to that. Well, I will say stuff related to that, but I won't actually say, you know, stuff. And if there's actually somebody out there who doesn't know what I'm oh, crap. This is the boss room. Should I do this in this video? I don't know. I might. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Screw it, let's do it. Okay, here's a treasure chest. That's kind of nice. We got some bombs, which actually will be useful for this upcoming fight. Get a bomb here. Place it down on the thing. And watch in horror as it makes a big hole. And you can jump down said hole. And such a big fall doesn't do any damage to you for some reason, but that's okay. And what in the world is this? This does not look good. It looks scary, in fact. It looks like me. No. It's really cool how it's perspective. Holy crap. Okay, so this is the infernal dinosaur, King Dodongo. The king of all Dodongos. Now, as cool, this is like the best boss fight in like the entire first part of the game. Oh, am I gonna, do I have any Deku sticks? I think I do. Yeah, let's use that. Okay. Okay, well I used my Deku Stick, I got some use out of it. Okay, so once you throw a bomb in its mouth and it starts rolling around, you just try and like go in a corner and try not to get bowled over by it. Now, as easy as this is as a boss, it's still really cool and it's really epic, because this is like the best Dodongo fight, or not Dodongo fight, but like one of the best boss fights in the game in my opinion. And try not to get bowled over as it runs over you again. Yeah, it definitely helps to have your own bombs here, instead of relying on the bomb flowers, because then you have to like keep going and getting them yourself, and all that crap, you know, nobody likes it. And is that all you got? Oh, come on, you're just about as easy as the bosses in Super Paper Mario, for crying out loud. Anyway, so it rolls around, and apparently it's like blind now or something, and it rolls into the lava. And you would think that the Dodongos are okay with lava, but this is kind of disturbing actually, but apparently you would think that Dodongos kind of like lava, but not this one. Okay. So the lava suddenly dried up for some reason. Make sure you get your heart container. And did I ever mention how much I love the look of the heart containers in this game? Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. Like, why did they change the way they looked? Well, they didn't really change the way they looked that much, but they just look so shiny and glossy and glittery in this game. Well, not glittery, but, you know. And say hi to Mr. Barbecue Dodongo here. He looks nice and charred. Anyway, let's get out of here. It smells like burnt Dodongo here. Anyway, we can leave now. We're done with this place, or at least for now we are. And we're warped back out here. We didn't actually get a spiritual stone, though. That's kind of the whole point, though, isn't it? Hi, Darunia. Nice of you to drop in on us. It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's Cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It will make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief Ganondorf. He's such a dick. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone. Only then will I open the cave for you." And we said no, because we don't like you. On the other hand, you risk your life for us, and kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship. And Darunia gives us the second spiritual stone of the game, known as the Goron's Ruby. Alright, 2 down, 1 more to go. Okay, so, there's only 1 more missing. Well, not so much missing, but that we don't have. Yeah, and I still love the way this thing looks. It looks even better than the heart pieces do, actually, in the heart containers. And seriously, why did they change the way it looked in Ocarina of Time 3D? I mean, look at this thing. It looks so like in Ocarina of Time 3D, like the texture doesn't look quite as shiny. It looks kind of like more solid, and it just doesn't look as cool. And sort of like takes the magic out of it. So you don't really know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You only have to find 1 more. Brother, you'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey, everybody, let's see off our brother. Well, I'm not everybody's brother here, I'm just your brother. Well, anyway, you did great. Why, thank you. How about a big Goron hug, brother? I'll pass on that, brother. Jeez, man, they're chasing after me like maniacs. Anyway, so that's all for this episode. Let's play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Thank you very much for watching, folks. And I can't believe I got through the Dodongo's Cavern faster than I got through, the Great Deku Tree. Anyway, so, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video where we'll be going up to Death Mountain to see, this supposed Great Fairy that's up there. So, we'll see you then.